sign up. That's
Did
why you
Nathan
signed
see
the yeah, I think he did. I think old Nate Harbor saw him get blown up.
Murphy got just totaled in the game.
I'm pretty sure we got a good shot.
There were 2 cameras, so hopefully one of them caught it.
We were all a little concerned of Murphy's.
I don't have a lot of brain cells to give away, guy.
There was almost a 911 call I heard was had to be called there.
Yeah, it was my brother's birthday, so my mom's not going to answer that emergency contact phone call. But in the meantime, we got a battle here between the Reapers and the Trifecta. As the Reapers gain the zone, play it down low, looking a little tic-tac-toe. That goes wide here. Out in front, and an early goal
Shot
for the Reapers.
Scores. That was a great shot from the slot there by number 11. And I don't know who this black team is. Oh, that's the Reapers.
Yeah.
Reapers go up 1-0. Murph, you were telling me some of these guys in these teams are actually
pretty good. Pretty decent in hockey.
Yeah.
It's not
Quite
your
good.
usual Bandits broadcast of silliness and fun. There's actually some talent out here, and there's some homegrown talent.
Yeah.
And Mr. Michael Newman, as they'll pass it off here, and Newman will collect, play it back to the boards. No visor for that guy. Kind of like how you're out there, eh, guy?
That's right, don't need it. That visor is overrated and often a hindrance. Shot saved by the goalie, rebound.
Oh, it stayed on the goal line magically.
Dancing on the goal line. Well, that one went in.
And then they slide that one in, so.
That one went in.
I think the team in white is a little bit overmatched here, Guy Schaefer.
Well, you know what's funny? I think I even made the comment during warm-ups. I thought the white team had some more ringers. And well, that's 2-0 for the Reapers over the Trifecta.
And Trifecta, Dennis over to Andy Hall. Hall tries to dump it in, and it'll be collected by the Reapers here.
Dude, we haven't even called Glauner's number yet.
No, we have not, as the Reapers move it right back into the zone with ease here, but Trifecta try to get a counterattack. It's Tyler Betts for the Trifecta moving on in, and stolen by Mr. No Visor.
I'm kind of at a loss of what to say here, Nate. I don't know what we should be talking about. It's like watching an NHL game.
Yeah, it's not your usual Bandits clown show. It's got some kids that have some skill. This guy plays for UAH. That kid plays for Auburn.
Oh, and I remember him.
Oh, he from our broadcast.
Yeah, he came up. That was look at that. This kid's got.
That's Jackson Herman down the right wing. He's got some wheels. Rebound fired, and it goes just wide by Herman.
That goalie didn't even know the puck had already gone around the other side of the net. He was still standing down there.
Well, John Ashley plays Sunday mornings in Steel on my Reapers team, and this is much faster than that.
He didn't even have time to turn his head around.
All right, right there.
All right, folks. We're trying to maybe give you a little idea how much faster this game is than normal.
Oh, that's what we're used to there, guy.
Should have been an offside. Number 4 now coming in for the Trifecta.
There's Sina Hansen for the Reapers. She's got some great hands, played a little bit of college hockey over at Brown. Shot on, rebound, and it goes in!
Did that go off the Trifecta guy?
Looked like it hit off his own player and bounces into the back of the net, and that's 3-0 Reapers.
Sina Hansen definitely will have an assist on that play, but I don't know who it bounced off of to go into the net. 3-0 Reapers over the Trifecta, and we've got about 9.5 minutes left in this first period. Oh, here he comes.
Here comes Big Glauner, baby.
We like this kid.
Yeah, he's one of our homegrown talents, Mr. Andrew Glauner.
And he owes me $20, so I like that.
I think he owes Rob Healy some money too. But meanwhile, it's the Reapers, little button hook. Curl plays it down low, looking for Glauner. He's got Hansen out in front. Glauner patiently waiting, back to the point. And looking to play it down the boards, but the Trifecta will go the other way, but not for long.
Tell you what, these young kids, you can tell there's some young legs out there. Effortless skating.
And I don't think they've had any beers today, Guy.
Yeah, these guys probably don't drink.
I don't think they can drink, or they probably have quite the training regimen.
It's like watching a whole sheet full of Tanya Harding.
As Glauner fires it wide, it's quite the shot discrepancy here early on. 10 for the Reapers, just 1 for Trifecta, Guy.
And I think that shot might not have actually been directed meaningfully at the net.
Here we go.
Here comes the Trifecta best player, but he's hooked the whole way. No arm up by the referee.
Yeah,
oh, there is in the
his arm
corner.
up.
He caught that. Trifecta will get the extra man out there. Down low.
Oh,
Shot
he
on the
just
rebound.
fanned on it there. It was potentially a great play there, Murph, but
Yeah, they started moving the puck well, but that one just jumped off his stick.
well, that was the most speed and passing I've seen out of the Trifecta. That was very nice.
Yeah, number 11, that's their best player, and he can create something. They'll have him out here on the power play as the Auburn man's going to the penalty box for hooking.
He kind of got caught. He hooked him, but then the guy grabbed his stick and made it look worse. But that's what hockey is.
Oh
number
boy.
11.
For the Reapers on the penalty kill. Oh my God, he shot it into Afghanistan. I don't know where that puck went.
They're going to have to put APB in that puck. It'll come down somewhere eventually.
Holy jumping guy. That kid was going so quick and just fired it way wide.
Murph, I think he knew he could score if he went to Deke, so he tried to snipe one. It wasn't that far off the corner, to be honest, but man, it was about 100-mile-an-hour snipe.
It was, and on the penalty kill, the Reapers look more dangerous, but here comes number 11 for the Trifecta, speeding down the left wing. Nice dipsy doodle there, and the goalie comes out to make a
Tell
play.
you what,
Awful brave.
that goalie knew what he was doing. Unlike most of the guys I play with. Puck down the length of the ice, goalie has to stop it.
Yeah, that's one that John Ashley will be happy to save. And here's our main man, Mr. Dennis,
And
passing it down the length of the ice.
that was a pass to nobody.
Well, I think he had it calculated out, but his teammate and him, they're just off on the wrong coordinate system.
They weren't sure who should get it.
We'll do.
There's another move you like to see, the referee throwing the puck down the length of the ice.
With some nice sauce on it.
Yeah. Folks, Tyler Brannon has been on the mic all day too. We appreciate having him out here. This kid,
He's going to go home and get some sleep.
he's going to go home again. He's got to work tomorrow.
Yeah, he's got a championship game at 9 in the morning that
9
he
in
earned.
the morning.
He worked very hard
Hey, we'll
to
be
earn
broadcasting that, won't we, Nate?
And you probably will get to watch me hit the post.
that. He's pretty good at it.
Missing that completely.
I'm going to predict Brannon scores one and assists one. That's my prediction for tomorrow. And you win.
You should not say
Oh,
that.
Andy fans on one. He had a golden
No one can pay you
opportunity.
for your predictions after this
No,
game.
they've never paid me for my predictions. All I know is number 18,
No, you got it, a little roadie.
Sovereignty, won the Kentucky Derby
No,
today.
no.
Oh, nice pass down low. Oh, number
Did you
11.
see who won the Derby?
Number 18, Sovereignty.
Who won the Derby?
Yeah, I don't know.
Number 18, Sovereignty, 7-1.
7-1. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Is that the Alabama horse?
No, it's not the Alabama horse. We all would have lost money if we bet on it, like our buddy in the locker room was telling us to.
Yeah.
But
Somebody was telling me.
it's always your friends in the locker room giving you the horse bets as your best financial advice, eh,
Hey,
guys?
sir, do you know anything about horses? No, I work at NASA. Well, then,
I think he bet his whole life savings.
He did. As meanwhile, Reapers down the left side, penalty killed, holding, waiting patiently, trying to play it out in front to Newman, unable to get it to him. Tyler Betts trying to clear it for Trifecta, but it's stopped here. Back down low to Newman. He's got options out in front. Waiting, circle, nice dangle there. Holy cow. Looking to whip it out in front, and it's knocked away.
good defensive play there by Trifecta there.
Tell you what, these Trifecta boys have to play hard to keep up with the Reapers.
Tell you what, these Reapers are unbelievable. Oh, now we got a 3-on-1.
A little touch pass. He's got the backdoor option. Tried to sauce it backdoor. Unable to get it there, and that'll jump over Herman's stick. Icing should be waived, but it's not.
Nah, they don't want to stop this game.
That is something different, Guy. They're doing stop clock. We're used to the run clock in our old beer league.
Yeah,
but
they really, I didn't know that.
the icing doesn't really help you here, as it is stop clock in this tournament.
Right to the left of me and Jacob is young Nate Harbor on camera tonight. First time ever.
I'm not so young anymore, guys.
It's his first career broadcast, and
Big Nate Harbor cracked Big 3-0 a few years ago.
The guy to your right just did a few weeks ago.
Kelby, did you really? Murphy.
To your right, yeah.
Murphy, you cracked 30?
I just hit 30,
Oh,
yeah.
congratulations.
Yep, now I can say my back hurts after playing games.
Well, it might after that one today when you got laid out there in the corner.
I thought it was going to end my career. Meanwhile,
Intercepted at the blue line.
oh, big save there by Ashley. Seems like in this game, the Trifecta are a case of good team but wrong division.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like they really fit.
It's a bit of a different speed by these Reaper boys.
Hey, what number's Hunsaker?
He's got the pink visor and he's the most beautiful guy out there.
Okay, I'm going to start calling him even if he's not on the ice.
Yeah.
It's actually purple.
Oh, it's purple.
88 down low in the corner. Billy White gloves.
I was
back
going to say, look at those
88.
gloves, my guy.
Oh, shot deflected. Goalie makes another great save there.
That's old John Ashley there making the save there for the Trifecta as the Reapers look like they're on a power play.
But they aren't. That was a good description there, Jacob. For those of you keeping track at home, it's 13-5 in favor of the Reapers on the old shot clock.
Nice tie up there. Reapers have the puck behind the net. Hansen's out in front. And then errant pass will go down the length of the ice as the goalie will get his touch on it. And now it's the
kid
man
from Auburn.
Oh,
That puck does come out just momentarily. Going to be an offside.
tell you what, all these guys either got their skates sharpened or they just have much better edge work than me, guy. Or maybe it's both.
Hey, wasn't that 88 playing with his dad that night too when he came
Yes,
up?
yeah. His dad wasn't as quick as he was.
No, but the dad wasn't bad.
No.
Yeah.
You can see where the son got it from.
That's like when Sam, dad came up.
Oh yeah.
They're both pretty good. Puck down low behind the Reapers' net. And here come the Reapers. Jacob, it's just like watching music.
Yeah, it is. It's Glauner maybe going for interference here as Glauner took out Yost, and they're going to call interference on that. And Yost is a big guy. He is somebody that does powerlifting as Andrew Glauner, the goon, takes him out.
I couldn't tell if they accidentally ran into each other or if that was on purpose, but Glauner going to the sin bin. And 2 minutes for, I guess it was interference, wasn't it, Jacob?
I believe so. That or just bad ice skating. Get one of them out of here.
So the Reapers now are going to ice the puck to try and kill this penalty as quickly as they can.
That's pretty bold of John to get that far out of his net, but we trust him.
I think old John's taking pretty good calculated risks.
As that's old Nash Blankenship. He's a tough guy around the edges, number 19. We call him Chewbacca on the last broadcast, and he'll fire that one just wide.
I don't think he's shaved his facial hair for a long time, that's for sure. Or maybe had a haircut. He's got long hair in the back, too.
Yeah. All the hair on the top of the head and in front of his head. A nice saucer pass. So here's number 11 with speed. Moving on in. Oh,
he
jumps
just
off his
lost it.
stick, guy.
Something you like to see in a regularly bad beer league team, but you don't like to see it here.
Yeah, you can definitely tell the moments of miscalculations as Jackson Herman trying to take on Yost. Bit of a size difference
Boy,
there.
is it ever. Like a fly on a gelding. And here comes number 11. Could be a shorthanded goal. He shoots.
Oh, what a move there, guy. Last time he shot it all the way to New Brunswick. This time he puts it on the backhand and tucks it home.
I think he decided I need to try a little deke here. I don't know if the goalie had a momentary seizure or what that was, but he just froze in time.
Yep, the goalie, I think, realized I'm not stopping this one. Not going to pull my groin to do so.
Hey, there's number 23 right now.
There's Mr. Dennis. He's out on the ice. as the
Shot.
trifecta gets saved. That's Andy Hall here, the captain. He'll dump it in.
And here they come again out of their own end.
Stolen in the neutral zone, but yeah, definitely a different pace of play here by the Reapers so far.
Holy, is there ever. Here comes our favorite kid from Auburn. Oh, he's going to try a little move.
Oh, look at Farmer waving him off.
Farmer
I love
said,
that.
I got you on that one, buddy.
Kiss it goodbye, Mr. Farmer.
No deke, no dangles.
Oh my goodness, that'll test the integrity of his chest pad there, guy.
That was a 100-mile-an-hour snapshot.
If you don't have up-to-date gear, you need to buy it. Go to ProStockHockey.com to do so.
If we put a mic on that guy, we would have heard something like, "Dear God, not now." Good save by the goalie.
I don't think he had a choice but to save it. It cut right up on him.
Boy, did it ever. Auburn back in over the line now. Little deep ditsy doodle.
The big Hunsaker right there. Take him out, Dennis! That was me acting like a fan. But we were up here rooting for old Dennis.
Dennis laid the beef on him, though.
Yeah, you gotta realize when you got a guy like Dennis out there, you just can't go after him. He'll take you down.
Glauner's got another penalty.
Oh, look at this. Farmer is just out there drawing penalties. He's blocking shots. He's the king of the Amish tonight, folks.
And Drew Glauner in an unusual position of having 2 penalties, not only in a game, but in the same period.
Yeah, he's...
Glauner put his arm around the guy's neck and tried to wrestle him to the ice. It wasn't Glauner. Who got that one?
Another UAH kid.
Yeah.
They all look the same, don't they, guy?
Glauner's still on the ice. It was another 70-something. If we had any care or integrity for the game, we'd go down and check, but...
Well, the tournament didn't give us rosters, guys, so I don't know how the heck they think that we're supposed to call this game. But we're doing our best, as we always do. Goalie makes a big-time save.
So was that 4th goal a shorthanded goal?
It was, yeah,
okay, so
yeah.
now they're on another...
Yeah, they're deciding to just give Trifecta a permanent power play. Doesn't seem to matter at the moment. As Trifecta with the puck, trying to move in. Nice defensive play there by Herman.
Trouble. Here's trouble.
Dipsy Doodle. Lay him out, Dennis! Oh, boy.
Great play by Hunsiker to break up that.
Dennis stood him up, and
Tell you what, that was a great poke check.
little boy Jackson Herman said, I don't want to mess with that man.
We'll tell you what. Whew, tell you what, this is a fast game there, Billy. Nice shot of the roof. What have you been doing?
Zoom in on the light fixtures.
Remember that one of the Preds game when we were laughing so hard? I look over and the battery's falling off.
Face off won by the Reapers. Less than 20 seconds here in the first period as they moved out to a comfortable 4-0 lead here, guy. Puck gets rimmed around. Up to Newman.
Oh,
At the buzzer, he puts it wide. The score at the end of one, Reapers 4, Trifecta nothing.
He put his hands up. He goes, "Why are you trying to score with only 1 second on the clock?"
That's old John Ashley. Like I said, this Trifecta team's not a bad team. It's constructed with good players, just wrong division.
Yeah, they really are. I was serious earlier. I commented on how I thought there were several guys on there looked very, very good in the warm-ups, but I did not watch enough of the black and red team.
No, and I mean, they're definitely very good for a Huntsville team, but it's a little bit different here as Reapers find themselves up 4-0 after one. Nate Harbor here filming us here, guy. He's got the...
Jacob, we're going to have to be careful because if they score another goal, that's going to pretty much count Nate out of keeping track. He's good with those 5 fingers, but after that, it's like Katie bar the door.
Well, you know, you don't have to count to move the camera, but we're glad he's here.
That's right.
And
all you kids at home, on our cameras tonight, to my left, Nate Harbor, and to his left, one of the greatest cameramen you'll ever have the joy of working with. He could not make it tonight, but Kelby Starchman showed up, so we were glad to have Kelby here.
We found Kelby under the bridge off Memorial Highway. We decided, hey, you look like a camera guy. Why don't you come on down? We love old Kelby Starchman. We love Nate Harbor, and
Absolutely some of the best guys to work with.
And since I'm on camera, I'll say we love Rob Healy, but that's just because we're obligated to say so.
Big John Ashley way out of his net into the corner.
John's just trying to get a feel for the game, down 4-0, as Trifecta here on the power play, going the opposite direction.
Jacob, I think one of the problems for the Trifecta team could be, in fact, that old Vancouver Canuck coloring.
Yeah.
It's not helping them.
No, it's definitely not. They should have gone with the retro look, but instead they went with the current Canuck colors, and they are looking like the 07 Canucks.
Shot deflected, big save by Ashley.
Yeah, John Ashley's a solid goalie.
Solid goalie.
It's just pretty good play right now. As the Reapers on a power play, they put it just wide. And look at this, old Jesse Pinkman's walking past us. He'll be in the next game, guys, Schaefer.
Pinkman, are you playing tonight?
Pinkman's playing next game.
He's playing, we're calling his next game there.
Well, I'm gonna make sure I keep an eye open for Pinkman.
Here we go, Reapers on a penalty kill. It's expired. And Trifecta trying to go the other way. It's Mr. No Visor dumping it in.
Jacob, I thought the Reapers were on a power play, but they actually had the penalty.
No, the Reapers have decided to continue to take penalties to try to make this somewhat even. As down the right side, oh, what a shot! And a big save by Mr. Ashley.
That was a great save because he was going for that outside corner and he had a little room. He just didn't have the skill set. So line changes for both teams here. We're into the second period, about 11 minutes, 30 seconds to go, and it's still non-stop action, Jacob.
It's up and down, and it's mostly up for the Reapers and down for Trifecta at the moment. As face-off, one back and rimmed around, as Andy Hall trying to get it out for Trifecta. Him and Farmer will not be able to clear the zone.
I don't know if it's just me, but it looks like the Reapers team averages about 20 years old.
It is, as that puck is stolen and put into the top shelf.
It's a second goal that number 11 has scored so far, maybe third.
They're pretty good.
Oh, it was great work by the Reapers on the board there. They just kept pinching in. Trifecta couldn't get out. Puck goes down low, and 11 makes no mistake.
Tell you what, guy, in a game like this where it starts getting out of hand and the other team's more fast than one, then you may start seeing some physicality out of the other guys. As old Dennis, I thought he was going to lay out that little boy, knock him into the bench, teach him a lesson.
They're not afraid to duke it out, and neither should they be.
Listen, it's a beer league tournament. If you're not old enough to drink beer, you shouldn't be playing.
And I think most of that team is not over the age of 21.
Score moves to 5-0. We're one goal away from getting out of Nate Harbor's left-hand counting range. As faceoffs won and cleared the zone. As Tyler Betts now with some speed. Here comes Betsy for the Trifecta. And the goalie will come out and end that chance. Reapers now with the puck. Over to Glauner. Haven't said his name much other than being a goon. But you know there's a lot of talent if he hasn't been somebody that showed out today.
No, and I mistakenly called him for a second penalty. Here comes Hansen over
nice
the blue
moves.
line. Ooh, man, she can skate.
Great puck control by Sina Hansen, but it's knocked away there and stolen by Trifecta. And Herman will play it far side to number 18. He'll gain the zone, patiently waiting. Backdoor for Hansen, just wide.
It's a great pass.
As Hall can't clear, puck goes out of play.
Puck was deflected off his $1,000 hockey skates high into the rafters, and we're going to have a stoppage in play.
Worth every penny for those skates, right,
that's
guy?
Right. You don't want to fool around with cheap skates. When I was a kid, I used to skate with cardboard.
With a little butter knife attached to the bottom.
Add a little extra protection for your skates there. Shot saved by Big John Ashley.
Great save there off Glauner.
Uh-oh, we got something brewing here.
Here comes the speedster for Trifecta. A little backhand pass for Blankenship. He'll try to play it out in front. It's blocked, but not out of the zone as old Dennis knocks it in. There's number 11 firing into the glove. Pretty nonchalant save there by the Tendy.
Yep, he held it open, puck hit it, he goes, hey, I'm just going to hold on to that one.
Tell you what, guy, these Reaper players got a lot of smiles on their face, and for good reason.
Yeah, they're winning the hockey pool right now. Puck down low into the corner. Reapers chop it out over their own blue line. The Trifecta had a little bit of pressure there, but now the puck is down the other end.
Yeah, they have moments. They've got some players that can make things happen, but the Reapers just have a lot more depth and, say, a little bit more talent.
Yeah, I mean, they're like lines deep. Not just a couple players or positions. They're, well, that's what we were saying.
Yeah.
These guys look like they're about 20 years old.
As Reaper players down low, down to Glauner. He's got options. Fires it right into the chest protector. Big save by John Ashley, as his chest protector is going to have a couple puck marks in it tonight.
Tell you what, old Glauner, once he takes aim, he never misses. Right into the chest protector.
8 minutes, 30 seconds here in the second period. Reapers 5, Trifecta nothing. As Trifecta are 0-2 in the tournament thus far, and looking to finish it out at 0-3. Meanwhile, out in front, Reapers backhand. Oh, just a bit high. But now we got numbers going the other way. Here come the Trifecta down the right side. He's got Blankenship, saucers it over to him. A nice active stick by Herman to knock it away.
Yeah, it was a great defensive play there to break that pass up. It was a great pass.
Herman plays it up to Newman. Newman gathers, gains the zone, waiting for options. Backhand sauce, puts it just wide. And the puck goes down into the corner. As Trifecta looks to clear, it's Mr. Blankenship. He'll play it up looking for Sean Joyce. As Joyce, a speedster here. He's got options out in front. The puck is there and it bounces just wide. That was their best chance all game to score here, guy. And oh my goodness, here comes lightning. What a save by Ashley. Holy jumping.
That kid's got the flow too. He's got that mane flowing in the wind as he zips down the ice there for the Reapers.
Tell you what, guys, it's just a different kind of speed out there right now.
Speed I've never seen or experienced in my own life. I had an old Mazda once that went about that fast. You had to wait a while for it to get up to speed, though. I mean, if you're hoping for a couple blocks, you're completely mistaken. Quarter mile, half mile, maybe.
I'll tell you what, they're all faster than my lawnmower.
That's true. Back to the point now. Reapers down low, deflected. Good save by the Trifecta, and they're going to ice it, but stopped by the goalie, so that clock keeps rolling.
Yeah, goalie wants to get involved in this one, guy.
Pass, and that was meant to be shot in down to the Trifecta end of the ice. Instead, shot it into their bench.
Yeah, shot it into his own bench, I believe, and that's a dangerous move there, but maybe the best chance for Trifecta is a little self-sabotage.
And here comes number 23, big Denny Hunsaker on the ice here.
He's got the yellow laces like Ovechkin.
Boy, does he ever. The kid knows how to dress. I like that.
He's a good-looking guy, old Dennis. We love him here on the show. Meanwhile, Reapers, what a move, and did that go in? I believe
Who's
so.
that Russian guy that used to do those dekes and he'd just flip it to his backhand and let the puck roll in?
Pavel Datsuk, he's pretty
That
good.
was a Datsuk move there. Did you see that?
That was pretty nice. As John Ashley throws up his hands.
And he throws up his dinner. That was unbelievable.
Tell you what, guy, this kid is lucky we're filming. He can send this off to some D1 colleges.
He would get recruited.
Yeah.
I know the Canucks are looking for a few guys.
Gotta wonder if the Reapers put a little bit of foot off the pedal.
Hunsaker for the point.
Fires it just wide.
Just about tipped in by number 77.
Everybody up here in the booth was hoping that would go in. Meanwhile, Reapers going the other way. Sean Joyce giving some hacks against the Auburn kid. We love it. He moves on in. Dennis stops him. Great defensive play there.
He really was hacking him. Did you see that?
Yeah.
I mean, when you can hear it up here in the stands, a weak backhand just wide of the mark.
Nice move, though. He's got option, trying to play it out in front. It's knocked away.
And here comes a breakaway.
Oh, here comes
Glauner
Andrew
now.
Glauner, big guy moving on in. He fires and he scores. Off the glove and in.
You hate to see that for the goalie. He made the right move. He just forgot to close his glove, or maybe it was too quick and he couldn't close it. But good shot by Glauner. It was a great pass.
A fantastic breakout pass, and thought Ashley was going to make the save, but he's unable to get the glove closed on that one.
He might have reached his quota already, Jake. If he's had 26 shots, he might be only allowed to save so many per night.
Meanwhile, that will go hard off the shin pad of Old Farmer.
Oh, good play there by the Trifecta to break that up.
Oh, what a backhand sauce up to Tyler Betts. Betsy fires it in the glove, and he'll hold on.
He's trying to knock the puck out of his glove, and that kid said, nope, I got her locked down like Fort Knox on a bar of gold.
Well, Guy, they never did the audit and went to go see if the gold is there, so...
And we haven't heard anything yet.
No, we haven't. It's kind of concerning if we're being honest. Meanwhile, Betsy, big save there.
Joe Biden said, I needed some gold at the old homestead.
Was it Joe or his son?
Yeah, that's true. It could have been anybody. And here comes Glauner up over the blue line, now up the center. Hansen, oh, she just gets poke checked. Glauner picks it back up. When they're banging away at it at the boards, now Glauner, download, Hansen. Oh, she just couldn't get her stick on.
Nice play defensively by old Dennis. As Andy Hall's pure starfish out in front to Glauner, he rims it off the bar.
Tell you what, man, these guys pass like a pro team.
They're moving the puck with proficiency as Glauner tries to tip it on. He'll go behind the net now. Collecting, waiting, he's got options.
Glauner was thinking about trying to Michigan, but decided against it.
Nice move there at the point. Shoots it on low, rebound, put
Hansen
wide.
almost had that rebound. Hansen now coming out of the corner.
Big block by old Dennis.
Dennis is playing like 10 men out there, I'm telling you.
And they survive. If I was a guy in white, I'd get the heck off the ice and go for a change. But it is the period of the long change, so it's harder to get off. Oh, thought 52 was going to lay the lumber.
He was lining them up, wasn't he?
In a game like this, what's the loss?
It's 7-0. 2 minutes to go in the second period. Glauner intercepts that pass. Now back the other way over the blue line. Glauner looking like a superstar.
Oh, look at Dennis with the poke check.
Dennis with a great move because Glauner had a guy open.
And Newman will put it in. 10th time's the charm, and Michael Newman scores. It's 8-0. And they have stopping the clock. That's for good measure. You know, Guy, earlier we called a game, and I thought Mr. 29 looked like Jamie Benn.
Oh, really?
Just a little washed-up version of him.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not stopping that clock now. Is this like Little League mercy rule? Like
I think we've hit that point. But hockey is a game of respect, and we hope that the Reapers show a little bit of that. As meanwhile, they shoot it right off the crossbar.
That was a dead-on bang on the goalpost.
That was a heck of a shot, and going the other way, nice save there by the Reapers. And they'll look to clear. They got numbers here. Mr. 11, the Speedsters, open on the far side. Low shot, just wide. And it'll clear out of the zone.
Man, that kid from Auburn can move.
Oh, they all can move.
Man.
Saucer pass up over to Jones, left side here. Jones waits, collects, plays it down low to Blankenship. He'll get knocked away. Puck now behind the net. They'll play it up to Newman. Newman, one-touch pass, looking for 11. Here comes the Speedster looking for his 75th goal of the game, and he puts it just wide.
Just fanned on it.
I heard they were selling his rookie card outside in the pro shop.
I wouldn't doubt it. Shot.
Oh, my.
Wide of the net.
That defenseman, look at him out there for the Reapers. He looks just about as nonchalant as you can get, number 14.
Another
one rings off the iron.
Jacob, I think we're going to have to introduce some of these guys to a psychologist for post-traumatic stress. Because there is so many shots going on here.
I think the goalie's going to just be seeing rubber and hearing iron all night.
He's going to be dreaming about iron, that's for sure.
As after 2 periods, the Reapers 8, Trifecta nothing. We got a big Zach down there reffing the game. He always does a great job. And one of the Reapers is going to the locker room.
I think they're starting to tell each other, hey, listen, you guys got this.
Yeah. The Reapers guy's going for a couple beers here. That's old Tommy Blackwell right there, Guy Schaefer. We love Tommy on the podcast.
He's a lot older than I thought.
He'll be in the next game.
Oh, Tommy's playing?
Yeah,
oh,
Tommy's team will be in the next game.
I'm going to tee them up because that's going to be a fun game to call. Are they playing? They're not playing Jacob Baxter's team.
I think they might be. That'll be a good one to call.
I actually know some of those players.
As Big Bad Baxter against Tommy Blackwell and company.
Well, folks, we thought 96 was leaving, but he's back on the ice. Guess he forgot his water bottle. He actually worked up a thirst in that last period.
Yeah, and actually, I'm pretty sure that's one of the ref's sons.
13-minute stop, is that what we do every period, or is it 20?
No, normally it's 13 stop, but this will be 13 running.
They're not going to touch this.
No, I wouldn't. You wouldn't touch it with a 5-foot
pole. No, these guys said, all right, hey, we got to be home, man. It's almost midnight. Face off to start the third period there. Won by the Trifecta, but they somehow give it away.
My. I don't know what's bigger, this lead or the snake in Nate Harbor's backyard. But he needs to do something about it. Yeah, the guy was going to grab it with his bare hands. Told him that's dangerous.
Well, we shook things up a little bit here. We've now got...
Guys, we have the GM of the Reapers here, Miss Brittany Crow.
How are you?
Brittany, what do you think of your team so far?
You know, I called it before the game even started. I said we were going to win above 8, and look at that. We're at 8-0 right now.
Is your husband playing on these guys?
No.
Okay.
No, he retired.
But Brittany helped build the roster. She built the culture. And
that's
I mean,
cool.
These Reaper boys are out here looking good.
Shot.
That's all we can ask for every day.
I'm glad.
They come and do their job.
You know, had to have the GM here in person to make sure that the boys are actually performing up to standard. As it looks like they've taken the gas off the pedal, but they're still dominating the game. As the Reapers here, left circle, looking for options. Back to Jackson Herman. Herman keeps the blue line, fires it wide.
If I was the Trifecta, I would look for the option to try and score a goal.
Yeah, I would try to touch the puck if I were them. They're struggling just to do that at the moment. And they look to try to clear the zone. I feel like every time they cross half ice should be a goal.
That's right.
It's kind of the bar right now.
So instead of 8-0, it'd be 8-2. Here comes Cena Hansen now over the blue line, 2-on-1. Hansen looks to shoot.
Oh, shot, what a goal! Cena Hansen snipes one in, that's 9-0.
And Big John Ashley's looking down at his equipment. He goes, how did that get past me?
Cena Hansen represents the best of the Reapers, and she puts that in.
Yeah, she's amazing.
She was in that draft tournament
She was in the draft tournament.
Yep.
I think there's a little better parity in that tournament.
Yeah. It's 9-0, and the Beers are calling both teams. I think the white team a little bit more. As Hansen, nice stick handling.
Hansen down in the
Oh,
corner.
look at Dennis tying her up. Says, man or woman, I don't care. I'm taking that puck. Shot on, and she gets another one. That's a 10-piece McNugget meal brought to you by Wendy's. That's the 10th goal. Everybody here at the rink gets a free meal sponsored by Wendy's.
It's Wendy's. What's that ice cream thing called, Nate?
The Frosty.
The DeFrosty.
Yeah.
We drove 9 miles out of our way one night after a Preds game to get a free Frosty, and they didn't even check our receipt. It's like they just give them away. You want one? Here you go.
I guess better than McDonald's, where the ice cream machine is always broken.
Yeah.
Is that from a Preds game?
Yeah.
Here comes Andy Hall now, right side. As Hall holding, waiting.
Andy Hall plays with an active GPS watch because he's trying to verify that he is in fact, the right location, because he is getting hammered right now.
Farmer winding, firing, and it goes just wide as Hall checks his coordinates. Make sure he's on the right rink. I don't know if they were in the right game.
And here comes the Reapers back out of their own end. Oh, Glauner accidentally tipped it backwards. Oh, the referee wisely gets in the way.
Back to Glauner.
All the way to Glauner, and here we go back the other way for the Reapers, Jacob.
Glauner to Hansen. Hansen trying to play out in front, blocked by Farmer. And Farmer will try to clear. It's all Reapers all the time, but here comes Tyler Betts. Down the left side, big backhand, big save.
And number 11 lost that puck and in 2 strides was right back on Betts like he'd never even missed him. And here come the Reapers.
That was a casual Bobby Orr attempt there by the kid.
It's almost like it hit him and then he moved. Whack! He made a save.
As clock is running, and so are the dreams and tears of the trifecta.
Well, Jacob, our tech crew has kind of switched things up this period. Nathan, he said, hey, I want a chair I can sit in when I'm working.
Yeah, you know, he's not the hardest of workers, so had to get him the big chair. He came in on his scooter this morning out of Walmart and rolled into the rink.
He said, hey, can I get a charge? My scooter battery's really low. And here come the Reapers, number 11, the kid with the flow, up over center. Now over the blue line. Looking for somebody to pass to.
Little drop pass down low, gets knocked away out in front. What a save by Ashley!
And, oh, could this be it? Could this be the shift where they get a goal? Shot, big save.
Big save. I mean, you get one big save on the other end by John Ashley.
I wish I knew that goalie's name so I could give him some credit.
Talking about the Reapers goalie?
Yeah.
I don't think he's earned anything.
Nah, that's true. I don't want to say. I don't even want to tell you what his number is.
Yeah, you can't tell what number it is, but we...
Guys, look, we got a couple of rowdies behind us here.
Yeah, we
so
got...
Be careful.
We got the best of the Swifties here behind us, and the league commissioner, Miss Stephanie Jeffries.
Stephanie is the best.
As she'll be playing for the championship tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning. Should be a good one.
Saved by Ashley.
Guy, will you be up by 9 a.m.?
Yeah, I have to be here contractually. I'm committed to come down and watch hockey that I'm not interested in.
Well, I'll tell you what, Guy, that game is going to be way slower than this game.
This game's
but
unbelievable.
It's insane.
But you,
oh, yeah,
you
can't
know
keep
that
up.
I will be once again dancing and singing.
That's
on the
right.
ice,
Hey,
and
hey,
I'm-
we're having fun.
That's the way you like about old Steph. She makes the game entertaining.
I have to entertain myself. I have to provide some value.
As big shout out to old Steph. And the Reapers continue an onslaught here of trifecta. And the score is still 10-0. Reapers behind their own net. Out in front, puck is sitting there, hits off the post, thankfully. 10 is a lot, but 11 is even more.
Yeah,
And we're
Ashley
glad.
made a couple saves and had some help from his defenders, which is nice.
It's a game that you're going to hope gets deleted. Oh my, a collision into the goalie.
He took him out, and I don't want to say he took him out on purpose. I want to say he just did it.
Yeah, he was driving the net, and goalie pops right back up, thankfully.
They check with each other. Hey, you okay? I'm okay. That's a good sportsmanship thing to do.
But he was coming in hot, Guy.
Jones goes about 210, and he was not letting up when he came in there. Although our kid from Auburn was checking on him, so
Yeah, they just didn't have the edge work to stop in time after going that kind of speed.
well, we sent up the numbers to the boys up in the booth, and that was about 100 miles an hour with 400 pounds of impact force on that little goalie.
Look at the Auburn man working hard here, working on the weekend. Back over. Oh, what a glove save there.
Actually, great mitt.
Puck back to the point, knocked in, as it'll be Yost collecting now. He'll look to play it forward, and it's knocked away.
Yeah, he was looking for Blankenship there on the breakaway pass, intercepted by the Reapers. Shot, good
Shot it.
save by Ashley. I want to call that a save, but it could have been 8 or 9 feet wide on the shot, too.
Well, listen, we'll give him as much credit as we can. He's the one battling the most right now.
That's right. Shoot, he's already faced nearly 40 shots.
As trifecta.
Hansen looked over the wrong shoulder there. And here goes number 11. I like this kid. I don't know what his name is. I'm going to call him Guy Lafleur.
Shot on by Yost will go out of play. And the clock will continue to run here. 4 minutes, 20 seconds. Reapers 10. Trifecta nothing.
Jacob, we've heard people in the industry refer to this as a mercy clock, and that is because They're up by 11. No, they're up by 10.
Could easily be 12.
Yeah.
Or 15, or 20, or 25, or 30.
They did wrap a couple goalposts there in that second period, boy.
As the Reapers backhanded pass.
Oh, he's trying to Michigan.
Oh, Sean Joyce. Yeah, he thought about the Michigan. That would have been funny.
And here we come, 3-on-2. Reapers coming back the other way. Glauner. Oh, good pass out front. Just couldn't get a shot on. Oh, the Trifecta nearly had a break there, Jake.
They'll take anything they can get, but number 11 will take the puck and dance around. And
that's
that'll be an offsides. He'll shoot it on the goalie. Somebody should hit him for that.
Someone's going to drop the gloves on these guys.
I'm not saying it should be Dennis, but he's closest man nearby. And
I will pay him $20 if he...
I think it would only take one punch for old Dennis to knock him out.
All right, we got a face-off just outside the blue line. 3 minutes to go.
Oh, beautiful.
He probably found out it wasn't St. Louis.
As that's Cena Hansen left side. Hansen, button curls, back. Looks to play it down low. Trifecta steal. And we'll look to play it out. It's number 11. Back to Herman. And Herman will play it up looking for Glauner. Finds another Reaper. Right side. Moving in, big save by Ashley.
That was number 17. I think he has not scored a point yet, so he really wanted to get one. Look at Glauner.
Nice move there by old Glauner. Continues to dangle. And then it's turned over, though.
Glauner, it's like a guy you'd like to see at Christmas. He loves to give it away.
Oh, look at Betsy here. Best chance for Trifecta. Moving in and a save made.
Goalie offered him the 5-hole and then closed it up tight. Trifecta, get it out front.
Oh,
he just
looking
couldn't get
for
a shot
Betts,
away.
and he's tied up, taken down.
That could have been a trip, but...
Oh, look at old Dennis. The one-hand menace plays it forward.
the one-hand menace.
Minute 54 here left in the third. As there's Dennis backhanding it, looking for Betsy. He'll tie up Glauner, take the puck, tell him it's a man's world. And here we go, number 4 with an opportunity. Far side fires it just a bit wide.
Just a couple feet, wasn't too bad.
As number 88 for the Reapers, the Auburn man, plays it back around looking for Herman. Herman collects in the corner, and he'll play it up to Newman. 1 minute, 24 seconds. Andrew Glauner left side. Waiting, and he'll throw it to open ice. Fakes the slap shot. Little pitch and catch. Thought Andy was going to lay him out. And that shot goes about 100 feet in the air. And John Ashley breathes a sigh of relief. They're going to run the clock on this one, as they should.
Minute to go. We've seen about almost everything the Reapers could throw at you tonight. Dekes, shots, passing, beautiful passing plays. Trifecta caught in their own end again.
Shot. Oh, what a shot, what a goal. That'll make it 11.
Betts didn't like that. He threw that puck down the ice. He said,
listen, if you had a Trifecta plus 10, you just lost your bet, as they put in the 11th in the last 30 seconds.
Old Betts looked at him and shook his fist at him and said, if I wasn't a praying man, I'd duke you right in the nose.
Well, you can't buy those white gloves and not put at least one home, guy.
Yeah, man, that was
a shooter shot. Referees thinking I probably shouldn't even drop this puck. May just end in fisticuffs, and they decide to call it. Game's over before the clock ended.
That would have been funny if he dropped the puck and they went
And
hard
the boys just went at it, yeah.
Went down and scored.
The score, the Reapers 11, Trifecta nothing.
Folks, what you're looking at on the faces of every Trifecta player is a shell shock. They're just surprised they couldn't break the... And they had a couple chances, but that goalie was amazing.
Yeah, the few chances they had, the goalie made the save, and John Ashley for the Trifecta, he played his heart out, but wasn't enough as 11 pucks slide by, and the Trifecta tournament run is over.
You know, if you take 39 shots minus 11 goals, what does that leave you?
28 saves.
It's still not bad saves.
That's not a bad night.
No.
As Old Bloodworth here. We'll see him tomorrow in the championship. It should be a good one.
I think some of these guys.
Oh, here we go. A little bit of a tussle as Nash throws down one of the players.
That was the guy that scored with 40 seconds on the clock.
Lets him know, meet me in the parking lot, maybe for a beer, maybe for a fist.
Well, you couldn't meet most of these guys in the parking lot because they're not old enough to drive or drink.
Yeah. In Canada, I think the drinking age is 18, right, guy?
Yeah, and they wouldn't care if you were 7, probably. Well, folks, it's 11 for the Reapers, 0 for Trifecta. After 3 periods, Trifecta had 11 shots. No, they ended up with 17 shots on net. Not horrible, but the Reapers had 17 shots in the first period.
Yeah, it was definitely a difference of speed out there, and as we mentioned, Trifecta, not a bad team, just in the wrong tournament, or wrong division of the tournament. Yeah. But that'll be an end to this broadcast. It's a pleasure, Guy. It was a speedy one, and the game went by quick, but went by very long for the goalie and net for the Trifecta.
Yeah, you barely had enough time to work up a sweat if you were a player in that game, that team. That game went quick. All right, thanks, folks. Thank you, Jacob. I guess we got one more game
old
next
Tommy
door.
Blackwell.
This ought to be good.